Hello everyone. So I'm back in the kitchen and I'm just going to work on some Brussels sprouts today. I'm Marilyn Doucette and I don't know how you feel about Brussels sprouts. So I just thought, if you like cabbage, I hope that I can encourage you to consume Brussels sprouts. They're little bitty cabbages, cruciferous veggies, right? Look at them. So a lot of people say, "Oh, I don't like them," but they're really popular around Thanksgiving, right? So you see a lot of people prepare those around Thanksgiving. But these little guys are packed with a lot of nutrition, vitamin K, 1, B6, folate, tons of potassium, and actually, if you cook a cup of cooked Brussels sprouts, will give you like 4 grams of protein. Great for your eyes, great for your skin, your overall appearance. It could help with cataracts. So it's just packed with benefits. When we eat vegetables and we follow the daily recommendation for nutrition, it's kind of hard to go wrong. That's what I think. It's hard to go wrong. So it's late in the evening for me, and so I've got some cauliflower that I'm blanching on the stove that I intend to have with this. If not today, then tomorrow, because I really, kind of miss eating today. I wasn't available. I hung out with one of my dear loving sister-in-laws. Yeah, and so it was a pleasure sitting with them, because with COVID, you can't visit many people. And since we're all seniors, it makes it easy because we're practicing. We're really good at practicing distance and wearing our mask and that sort of thing. So I am going to, they can be a little dirty, so I'm going to clean them up and show you just a little bit how I do that. You always want to rinse. We talked about that before. Rinse, 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 rinse. In my little kitchen, I've got everything I need to perform the task that I want to perform in as quick and to spend less time as possible laboring. Because what I learned is that young people, they don't want to spend a whole lot of time in the kitchen. Folks who don't like to cook do not want to spend a whole lot of time in the kitchen. And even those who who do like to cook, they don't want to spend a whole lot of time in the kitchen. So it's important to rinse these. Hey, and these were organic. I don't really like to eat thin-skinned fruits and vegetables if it's not organic. These are organic, and but you've got to, when you purchase them, you don't want to let them sit in the fridge too long, because they won't hold up very well. Particularly, you don't want to leave your vegetables when you bring them from the store. It's great if you could, rinse them clean, maybe even do some trimming. So this will require some trimming. If you look at the little brown nudge, I don't like that, so I'm not going to eat that. I'm going to cut that off. I'm cutting that off. And I'm under the faucet, so I get a chance to rinse and take a couple of the top layers off. I take a couple of top layers off of it. If it's a little bit old or wilted, everybody doesn't do it. All I'm going to do is cut it in half. I'm going to cut it in half, and I'm going to add it to my bowl. And here's another one. I'm going to cut, remember, I'm going to cut off the base, the stem, and I'm going to remove the outer leaves just like you would a large head of cabbage. It's like you have many layers, so you kind of want to make sure that you get off some of the dirt, because underneath that you can't get all of that. You could have little stuff from the earth, but it's protein. Just think about it, that you're eating protein. I don't know if I need to tell you who I am every time I do these videos. I hope that you follow us But I'm Marilyn Doucette. So, you know, some people call me Chef Doucette, but I am Marilyn. And I like that name. That works for me. And I'm trying to decide, you know, as I do this, you know, as I cook my meals in the evening, what I might want to do for the holidays. How am I going to plan for my family? So I don't know. I'm going to have my family. So if you're wondering what I'm doing for Thanksgiving, but I will have my family here in some capacity because they need it, and they need to visit with me, right? And I need to visit with them. So we may do outdoors, socially distancing. My kids, many of them live together, so they're, you know, they visit with each other. They're with each other regularly, or they visit with each other regularly, and they practice. I am impressed with them practicing mask wearing and being mindful as they navigate throughout the city and encounter people that they are cautious. But they're young people, so, you know, we never know. We have to be careful. And I'm an elder, so they want to protect me. I feel confident of that. But I'll let you know as we near that time how I plan on being with my kids. So I'm not going to spend a lot of time, so let me not. I have a few of these cabbages left, Brussels left, but they're pretty. So this is what it looks like after I cut them in this little bowl, because I have some in the oven. I'm going to use, it doesn't take much. Listen, you know, you can play with recipes, but these are like basic recipes. I'm just showing you some basic cooking techniques. And I guess I'm talking to many folks who, you know, do not have cooking skills. So I hope that what I offer to you and what you follow, what you see, makes you more competent to try foods that you may not have tried. You've got to get vegetables in your diet, man. You got to do that. So I'm not big on salt because of my health, but I definitely will sprinkle a little salt on that. I'm going to use a little honey, and this is Louisiana raw unfiltered honey. So I'm going to add just a little drizzle. And the reason why I'm using honey is because I'm going to use a little bit of balsamic vinegar. And balsamic can be like really strong. I don't want really strong. So what I would tell you is that I'm probably not going to use any more than this capful. Okay, and look at it. Because I want a balance between the sweet and the acidic, you know, that biting, kind of soury. So I didn't do a full. I'm going to add just a tad bit more, and then that's it. You still have to decide when you know, you're going to cook something that may not be quite right, but go ahead and do it anyway. Just buy a smaller quantity if you want to try out different foods, because you want to be well. I know you guys are exercising. I know you're lifting weights. You're running in the parks. You're doing squats. You're doing lunges. You've got to have nutrition. You can't always pull up at a fast food restaurant or even dining in a restaurant and expect to get all the nutrients that you need in a given day or a week or whatever, okay? So, hey, cook up some food. Ground pepper, black. I like cayenne a lot, but I'm not going to use cayenne for this. So, to taste. This is just to taste. So, what am I doing so far? Brussels sprouts. Cut them, clean them, take the outer leaves off, split them down in the middle. Okay, I got salt, I got pepper. I don't want to overdo salt, so I want to make a mistake. EVO. I'm not using avocado oil. You could use whatever oil, but EVO. And I'm just going to, I would say if I were measuring this, this would not have more than a tablespoon of oil to coat it. Bam. Okay, so I think that I have everything in here that I need. I'm looking, and I want it to be mixed very well. You know, I want cabbage, these little cabbages to coat. You don't need much. Okay, now I am going to add about a tablespoon of liquid. So I'm gonna put some water in there because I want them to steam. Now, I will tell you, once you do that, it may dilute, you know, the ingredients, your seasoning, your spices, your salt and your pepper, because it's water, right? So it may dilute it. And I have my oven already set at 350 degrees. So I'm gonna pop these in and I'm gonna show you what they look like when they're done, because I have some, you know, I'm always gonna try to have some already cooked so that you all get an idea of what it's supposed to look like, okay? All right, so just bear with me really, really quickly as I take it out. Yeah. Okay, they look like little mushrooms, but they've really caramelized and they really are brown, and that's because of the honey and because of the balsamic vinegar. So this is Brussels sprouts. I will be eating these with cauliflower on the side and sweet potatoes. So my cauliflower will just be a little bit blanched, and that's it. Thank you, thank you. Tune in if you like the videos. Please subscribe. Thank you.